Hello, welcome. My name is Obendako. Welcome. Please share the channel with your friends, with your family, with people who be interested in the things that we share here. Today, I want to share with you. Chose to live in Ghana. Growing up, we had a lot of family people who were living outside. I got to America and I went to stay with some of my aunties in Boston. And then I visited my mom in Seattle. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was not inspired. I was in haste to come back to Ghana. Didn't like it. So we spent some time there. Somebody I was working with said, why would you want to go back to Ghana? I said, but what would I want to do here? Somebody actually met me in town and said, they said that you want to go back to Ghana. I said, yes, I'm in a university. So why would I want to be here? What for? But some of our mates chose to live there. They chose to even stop their school and stay in America. I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel it. I didn't see it. I didn't see. There was no joy in me to stay there, even though my mother was there. And her family was also there as well, big sister and children and things like that. So when we chose to live in Ghana, I went to school in Europe as well. We stayed in England, Ireland. No, the respect is not there. The connection, I didn't see it. Didn't like it. And so you are in Ghana. We just have to choose. So I think it's the decision. Decision. You must decide that, listen, this is where I want to build my life, this is where I want to build my family, this is where I want to do something for myself. And then you have to just make decision to focus on what you're doing, and then all other distractions, other things that will distract your mind, or distractions your mind, because a lot of the times when you start to do something in our country, I mean, if you're like me, that you didn't get any government position or big job working with multinational, and you said that you want to do something, for yourself and for your family, build business, for the first 5 to 10 years or so, it's not going to be nice. It's going to be terrible, But the decision to say that this is it, so let's keep going. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I mean, we gave it a shot. So we believe in that. That philosophy was clear. That after all, if it's about food and place to sleep, you can always get something to eat, and you can always rent a single room. If it is, because you have to have a sacrifice, you have to have some level of thinking in terms of what you have to sacrifice to get to the vision that you have. You must have a great vision for your life, not just money or car or house or where to sleep or nice. So I never was attracted to the so-called nice life in some of these countries. No, because there was something greater that I was looking for. And I was looking for it. I didn't know how to find it, but I was looking for it. And I knew exactly that it was not in those countries. So it was never a need, because the respect was not there. I couldn't stand where people would just think that you are nothing. People with a JSS education, especially the white boys, would think that you are privileged to be in England. Yeah. That was terrible for me. And not, you see, because most of our people put up with so much nonsense because of the miseducation they have about their own country. They feel that it's a blessing to travel, and they feel like it's hopeless to be in Ghana. It's not hopeless. It is, or in Africa, it is the information and your ability to see opportunities and the patience to build the skills and the network needed over years. So if you don't understand the processes and you are not really frank with yourself, and it has to also go beyond living for yourself. You have to have a bigger vision to live for, and that for me helped us. So we decided not to go anywhere. Ben, all those. My parents were still pushing. They actually did so, but it will not work. It will not work, because what am I going to do there? I have to be here to live the life that, and every one of us, when your soul is aching, you will know. When you are very happy, sometimes you are happy, not because of whatever not because what you're doing is working, but the fact that, I don't know, there's some kind of resting that you have when you are in sync with what you believe you are meant to be. You are working with your talent. You're working from your strength position. You're working. You know that there's no other better way because you are building, you're growing, you're becoming better, you're getting more ideas, wisdom is increasing, knowledge is increasing, you're getting better understanding of life. You think that you're more fulfilled. And there's more joy. You have your family, you have your children, you build business, it's working, even if, that is the kind of thinking that I think we had, and that helped us. So, my friends, the association, I cut a lot of people out, actually, people who believe in those things. I cut. I have some strong opinion, especially when it has to do with some of these things. So, understanding money also helped us. Money, how it is built, how it's acquired over the years, it also helped us. And not playing so much importance on degrees and education also helped us. And not playing so much importance on the lifestyle that people have in all this country, America, Canada, others. It helped us, and being able to be around and inspire and maybe employ people and get, because there's no other way that you meet all these young men and women and have interactions with them, sometimes even give them ideas, train them, inspire them. Some of them get to go to school, some of them help to rent their places for them, some of them eventually save their lives when they were going to give birth. These things for me those are the best of life. It's not so much about me driving, Rolls Royce and things like that. No. If you are rich and your majority of your people are struggling, you're not rich, because it has to be a shared glory to a very large extent. So we never had time. I never liked anywhere to live apart from me, and thankfully, the woman that I married also had the same belief. She never wanted to live in any places. She went to work, but she was on the same kind of program in America, in Holland, in England. You never like it. Never like it. You just work for money, and there was no respect for the work that we had. And what kind of money do they even have in the first place? I told myself that if I have to come to Ghana to live in my hometown and do cassava farm, I would do it. I told myself like that. I didn't have to build in Accra. I could build in my village or in my town. 2-bedroom, one single room in a big. How much is the land there? Very easy. How much does it cost to build one single room? I would. And my children can go to school there, in a government school or mission schools there. It's Catholic or Anglican school, Methodist, those schools. And I was determined to do that. So there was nothing. He was on the ground, doesn't have to fall again. So I really did not place so much importance on what people call good education. What's good education? So international is quite good. That's good. And those things didn't disturb me at all. Because we grew up in the same environment. So I don't think it's a disadvantage for you to send your children to some of these schools. I think they even become more buoyant. They become strong when they live in the culture. You see, the culture that you have built for your children, those are the things that are going to protect them from the forces of life. The culture. If they understand the culture, they understand themselves. If they understand themselves and they are proud of themselves and they are proud of their heritage, that one will make them strong. I think that we have become a bit strong because we appreciate those things. Very much comfortable being Africans. Very much comfortable having what we have. Very much comfortable. I'm not trying to look. You live a deceptive life when you think that those things are, those things that they give you, the beggar, and those things are very good. You are deceived. There's more to life than those. There's more to it. So to live in Ghana, I think that you must have those, and you must also live beyond yourself. You must have stronger reason to live, high sense of purpose, to make contribution. You cannot always be talking about how bad is Africa, all the bad things and all the bad leadership and corruption, and then you live somewhere, you don't want to contribute anything, you don't want to sacrifice anything, and they still believe that it will change. It won't change. If you are making small contribution, if I'm making small contribution, we will inspire a lot of people, and then we will see the change that we are all looking for. But we can sit back and just talk about it, and we do nothing. And we do nothing. So my name is Kwabena. I'm talking about why we chose to be in Ghana, because that's our birthplace, and I think that there's no other better place to live and to fulfill your dream than here for us. Never. Yeah, because I'm not looking at just living for myself. It's not a car. It's not a house. No. If those things, we have crossed them. If it's about car and house, we have crossed them. You don't need to work to live, So it's not just about having, for me, success is not just having a family and children. No, success is having impact on people's life, bringing hope, sharing ideas, equipping people, doing whatever you can do to solve problems in wherever you are, and living beyond yourself, your children, your grandchildren, the next generation, the other generation, the next generation. We're living with that sense as well. Because how much would you eat? How much is life? Life just watch out, say 100 years you're gone. Maximum. So why just live to accumulate for yourself and not think of others or think of the next generation? So for me, that is key. That is key. That is key. And that's why we chose to be here. Nothing. Frustration, we don't care. What is frustration? If you can't solve it today, put it down. Tomorrow, you will get a better way, better approach to solve it. So my name is Kwabena. I'm talking about how we chose to be here. We decided to be here. We decided to believe in Ghana. We had tried some places. We never went there to even live there. Never went there to school. Went there to visit. Never appreciate. I really don't have a lot of obsession and respect for those countries anyway. So they don't mean anything to me. But understanding money and how it's acquired is so different. Building structures. Wealth is systemic. It's structured. It's not you working 9 to 5 and thinking that the salary that you get that you buy a house and a car means that you're wealthy. That's not true. You're very far from it. And living life, fulfilled life is very key. Living life. When you are not fulfilled and when you're frustrated, you will know it. When you're full of fear, mistrust, negativity, you don't have any relationship, you don't trust anybody. You're scared of your life and you're scared for others. That means that you're not living the life you want to. Life is live out of faith, hope, trust, truth.